Rich, creamy, and world-famous, the avocado. From ancient Mesoamerican groves to brunch tables worldwide, this green gem has conquered taste and culture alike. Let's dig into its story. The avocado, Persea americana, is an evergreen tree in the laurel family, Lauraceae. It is native to the Americas, with archaeological evidence of early human avocado use dating back thousands of years across various regions of Central and South America. It was prized for its large and unusually oily fruit. The native range of avocado, P. americana, extends from Mexico to Peru, encompassing much of Central America and parts of northern and western South America. Its fruit, sometimes also referred to as an alligator pear or avocado pear, is botanically a large berry containing a single large seed. Sequencing of its genome showed that the evolution of avocados was shaped by polyploidy events and that commercial varieties have a hybrid origin. Avocado trees are partly self-pollinating and are often propagated through grafting to maintain consistent fruit output. The fruit of domestic varieties have smooth, buttery, golden green flesh when ripe. Depending on the cultivar, avocados have green, brown, purplish, or black skin, and may be pear-shaped, egg-shaped, or spherical. For commercial purposes, the fruits are picked while unripe and ripened after harvesting. The nutrient density and high fat content of avocado flesh are advantages for various cuisines, including vegetarian diets. In major production regions like Chile, Mexico, and California, the water demands of avocado farms place strain on local resources. Avocado production is implicated in other externalities, including deforestation and human rights concerns associated with the partial control of their production in Mexico by organized crime. Global warming is expected to result in significant changes to the suitable growing zones for avocados and place additional pressures on the locales in which they are produced due to heat waves and drought. As of 2023, Mexico is the world's leading producer of avocados, supplying 29% of the global harvest of 10.5 million tons. The avocado is an evergreen tree and its large, oily fruit, Persea americana, is one of the world's most distinctive and globally consumed fruits. The species is native to the Americas, with an original range that stretches from central Mexico down through Central America into parts of western South America. Archaeological evidence shows people used and cultivated avocados for thousands of years across Mesoamerica, where the fruit was prized for its rich, fatty flesh. Botanical description and fruit structure. Avocado trees are medium-sized evergreens in the laurel family, Lauraceae. Cultivated trees commonly range from about 2 to 12 meters tall depending on variety and rootstock, while wild trees can become much larger. Leaves are alternate, simple, and leathery. Flowers are small, greenish-yellow, and produced in panicles. The avocado fruit is botanically a large berry with a single large seed, pit. Flesh texture and skin vary widely by cultivar, some are smooth and green, others bumpy and dark-skinned. The edible flesh is high in oils, monounsaturated fats, which give the fruit its buttery mouthfeel. Many commercial cultivars have smooth, pale green to yellow flesh when ripe. Varieties and cultivars. Avocado varieties fall roughly into three horticultural race groups derived from the native regions, Mexican, Guatemalan, and West Indian types, and many modern cultivars are hybrids among these. Thousands of cultivars exist worldwide. The best-known commercial cultivar is Hass, a skin-textured variety that became dominant in global trade because of its flavor, shelf life, and year-round production in many regions. The Hass cultivar alone accounts for the majority of commercial production in many countries. Genetic studies show Hass is a hybrid, major Mexican plus Guatemalan ancestry. Other named cultivars, Fuerte, Lula, Choquette, Monroe, Maluma, Brogdon, etc., are widely grown in specific regions and have distinct traits such as cold tolerance, fruit size, skin thickness, and bearing habits. Cultivation and production. Avocados grow best in warm, frost-free climates with well-drained soils. In commerce, fruits are typically harvested immature and ripened post-harvest to reach consumers with predictable ripeness. Major producers include Mexico, the world leader, followed by countries such as the United States, California, Peru, Chile, Colombia, and others. As of recent production data, Mexico supplies a large share of the global avocado harvest. Global trade and demand for avocados surged in recent decades, increasing production and export flows. Pollination and bearing. Avocado flowers have an unusual flowering behavior, protogynous dichogamy, with flowers opening in a female stage on one day and in a male stage on another. Cultivars are classified as A or B flowering types. This behavior means orchard design and pollination strategy matter. Hand pollination or planting mix-type cultivars often improves fruit set. Some cultivars show alternate, biennial, bearing, heavy crops one year followed by lower yields the next. Nutrition and food uses. Avocado flesh is nutrient-dense, high in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, low in sugar, and a good source of fiber, folate, potassium, vitamin E, and carotenoids, including provitamin A. Because of this composition, avocados are prized in many diets, including plant-forward and vegetarian diets, for providing satiating fats and micronutrients. Avocados are eaten raw, sliced, mashed into guacamole, used in salads, smoothies, toast toppings, and processed into products like avocado oil, which is used for cooking and cosmetics owing to its high smoke point and favorable lipid profile. Genomics and breeding. Avocado genomic research has revealed polyploidy and hybrid origins shaping its evolution. Sequencing efforts aim to improve disease resistance, control post-harvest ripening, and aid breeding for climate adaptability. Because seed-grown avocados do not breed true, commercial orchards propagate desired varieties by grafting onto selected rootstocks to control tree size, precocity, and tolerance to stresses. Environmental and social impacts. Rapid expansion of avocado cultivation has environmental and social consequences in some producing regions. Large water requirements for orchards, especially in water-stressed areas, strain local supplies. In certain regions, deforestation has been associated with new avocado plantings. There have also been documented social and security concerns in some production zones, including labor rights and organized crime interference in parts of major producing countries. Changing climate patterns, heat waves, droughts, are expected to shift suitable growing regions and add pressures on production systems. Sustainable production practices and landscape-level planning are increasingly important to mitigate these impacts. Post-harvest and markets. Commercially, most fruit is harvested mature but firm, then transported and ripened close to market to manage shelf life. The industry relies on cold chain, controlled atmosphere, and ripening protocols to deliver quality fruit. Global demand peaks and seasonality shape trade flows and pricing. The Hass cultivar's dominance simplifies supply chains but also creates vulnerability to pests or diseases targeting that genotype. Health and culinary culture. Culturally, avocados feature in traditional cuisines, Mesoamerican uses dating back millennia, as well as modern culinary trends, avocado toast, smoothies. Nutritionally, they contribute healthy lipids and bioavailable carotenoids. Research explores avocados' roles in cardiovascular health, satiety, and nutrient absorption, e.g., increased carotenoid absorption when eaten with avocados. Avocado oil's high smoke point makes it versatile in cooking and cosmetics.